Hello everyone, still thinking if you should build PC now or wait? I'm here with $400 gaming PC build that you can build now and upgrade in the future. Hit the like button and let's start. As you might already guess, this will be an integrated graphics build, so we need to find a proper CPU. I got a Ryzen 5 4600G. For the price of $140, we are getting 6 core 12 threads with a clock up to 4.2 GHz. And most importantly, an integrated graphics chip Radeon Vega 7, which is great value for the price. CPU TDP is 65 watts, so a stock cooler that goes with the CPU with pre-applied thermal paste should handle temperatures. We'll see later in the test. Another good choice for the CPU will be Ryzen 5 5600G. It's a bit faster and sometimes costs the same, and it also fits our build, so definitely check it out. Nothing fancy about the motherboard, it's a Gigabyte DSH3 on B450 chipset. It's a simple motherboard that fits our CPU, and also it already has Wi-Fi and Bluetooth module on the board, which is very convenient, costs $65. CPU installation is pretty easy, just simply open the bracket, gently place the CPU in the socket and close the bracket. CPU cooler installation is a little bit tricky, but still nothing hard. Unscrew the motherboard mount and install CPU cooler, making sure it's not blocking access to RAM slots. Speaking of RAM, I installed 16GB kit from Silicon Power. 2 plates by 8GB on 3200 MHz frequency. It's a great fit for this build. Of course, if you want to lower the budget, you can go with only 8GB, but you will get fewer FPS in some games. For storage, I picked up a 500GB SSD from Crucial for $40. 500GB will be optimal for gaming and system storage. To improve SSD temperature, I also added an M.2 heatsink that I have left from my previous project, but this is not necessary. Now it's time for a case. Since we are building with a low budget, we can take any micro ATX or ATX case in a $50 price range or lower. I bought Roseville Spectra D100 on sale for $50. It's a great case with 4 pre-installed coolers and tempered glass window. Excellent airflow guaranteed. Now let's power up this build. I bought a 450 watts AVGA power supply for $30. 450 watts is enough for this build, and we also have an upgrade room for graphics card. Let's connect everything and start the PC for the first time, and it works. Don't forget to activate XMP to boost RAM frequency. After installing Windows, I downloaded some games, so let's test our gaming performance. First game, Valorant. Graphics preset is low on 1080p resolution, 144Hz. And we are seeing 100 to 140 FPS on different maps. Great results. Let's set graphics to max, and even then we are getting 90 plus most of the time. Let's move to another game. Apex Legends. This is a more demanding game, and on low graphics 1080p, getting console 30 to 45 FPS. We've raised to 50 FPS at some locations. If you play with the settings and resolution, you can also get a stable 60 FPS. Moving on to Days Gone, low settings 1080p, and to my surprise, we are seeing stable 30 FPS here. Game runs smooth with no freezes, and CPU temperature stays around 55 degrees, which is normal. Raising the bar even higher, Spider-Man Remastered 1080p low preset. And even in these demanding games, seeing 25 to 30 FPS. The frame time graph is not perfect, but you can still play it. In Elden Ring on low preset 1080p, getting 30 to 40 FPS with a raise to around 45 in the tunnels. Notice that in this game we have over 11GB of RAM in use. To the question of RAM amounts, to get the best results of the integrated graphics here, we need to have 16GB of RAM. I tested some more games, which you can see on your screen right now, and I can say that for integrated graphics, Radeon Vega 7 is showing great results. The final cost of this build with taxes is $411, and I think this PC will be a great fit for gamers with a low budget. We also have a good potential to upgrade. Once you realize you want more gaming performance, you only need to add a graphics card to this build. Our X6500 XT, for example, will fit here perfectly, and with the cost of $180 right now, it's a great value for the price. Finishing up, thank you very much for watching this video. Let me know what you think about this build in the comments and subscribe to this channel to see more tech content like this.